Hi guys, I'm Dr. Harvey. I'm going to be your professor for abnormal psychology. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. So my doctorate is in marital and family therapy. I have both my master's and my doctorate in it from Loma Linda University. And so my specialty is working with relationships. I've done a lot of couples counseling, domestic violence therapy. So I am more in the relational world of human psychology. So I do work with a lot of abnormal issues. I mean, everybody in psychology will work with them, but I tend to work in the more family-related stuff. So I might work with somebody with schizophrenia, but I'm usually working with them in the aspect of, my son is schizophrenic. How does our family function better? Or I'm married to a man with narcissistic personality disorder. How do I keep my marriage and how do I stay sane in my marriage? So I always try to really teach my classes in relation to, how does this apply to the real world? How does this apply to if I want to actually work with these people? What do I need to know to work with them? So we're going to be doing a lot of role playing, which will be a little bit more challenging to do with an online class, but I'm really looking forward to it and excited to see how well we can do this, and we'll make it happen. It's going to be great. So since I'm bringing up the idea of an online class, let me tell you, for me, I always hated taking online classes because I had a hard time staying focused on what was due, when, what was I supposed to be doing. There's just something about an online class where you're not in the classroom having your professor talk to you, having other students around you, where it becomes really easy to get off track. So I just want you to really focus on get organized. Write it down, do whatever you need to do so that you know what to do, when, what are you supposed to be doing, what are you supposed to be accomplishing. I'm going to try to remind you as often as I can, because I know for me that was a really difficult thing to do, was to know what was due, when it was due. A lot of times I would sometimes I just forget I had a class even because I'm not there, in the classroom with somebody telling me all the time and reminding me that this stuff has to be done. So I will be sending out emails reminding you to do things. The website, we'll be using Blackboard. It already has like a list of these are the things you're going to be doing every single week. You're going to be reading your textbook, watching certain videos that videos of lectures that I've done. You're going to be doing quizzes, your role-playing assignments, exams, and then there's going to be a case formulation assignment due at the end of the semester. So pretty much in a nutshell, that's what you're going to be doing for the next 16 weeks. So just make sure that you stay on track. Remember, you have to do these things. Online classes are really challenging, and it can be hard for many students to pass online classes, not because you aren't a good student, but because online classes are just 10 times more difficult than an on-campus class. So consider that too. For some people, like my sister, she took online classes. She loved them. She did great. I think I'm pretty smart. I have a doctorate, but I took a few online classes, did not do well in them, and never took online classes again. So hopefully that will make me a better teacher, because I understand how difficult it is for you students to get through these classes and the difficulties that you're going to face. So there's discussion board assignments that you're going to be doing every week. There's also a discussion board that stays open all the time where you can post problems and hopefully answer other students' problems. And then I'll also get on and check the discussion boards, see what problems you guys are having. You can email me. Serena is my first name, serina.harvey@vvc.edu. And you can also text me. My cell phone is 760-680-6146. Don't call because I hardly ever answer phone calls, so you might as well not even bother. Just text me. Trying to think of anything else to tell you. If you have questions, then make sure you ask. Hopefully it's going to be a fun class. I love teaching abnormal psych, so I really hope that you guys enjoy it too. Remember that the more you get interested, the more you apply things to your life, the easier it is to remember this stuff. We're going to really be moving fast through the chapters, covering a lot of information, so just stay on top of it. Make sure that you're constantly checking Blackboard, constantly looking at the discussion boards, the quizzes. Just always be checking in to make sure that you're not missing things, because remember, online classes is really easy to miss. So anyways, yeah, if you have any questions, then contact me, post in the discussion board. Your first discussion board assignment is to introduce yourself, and then you're also going to be looking at a psychopathology assessment of our president, which will be interesting. Now, let me say that I don't care what political persuasion you are. You could be Republican, Democrat, communist, anarchist, I don't care what you are, okay? Feel free to put your personal opinion in an analysis if you want, but make sure that you do, actually, no, don't put your personal opinion in, because I really don't, I don't want that to be the biased aspect of the assessment. I want you to do a true psychological assessment, and then we're going to talk about how important it is to take that bias out of it. So anyhow, download the assessment, take a look at it, watch the video lecture for chapter 1, and hopefully it'll be a fun assignment. I've done this in my classes before, and everybody's really enjoyed it. So we'll see what you think about the president. Okay? And like I said, this is not a judgment of your political standing. I don't care what side of the political spectrum you're on. This is all about your ability to do a good psychopathology assessment. All right, so get started on that. Let me know what questions you have, and we'll talk again soon. Welcome to the class.